it's a nudge. You're always going to get that in a football game, but no penalty for me.
So Pandev has the chance to convert what looks to be a poor decision by Anthony Taylor, and Pandev scores. Napoli lead by 1-0. A soft penalty. Pandev didn't seem to be touched by the Porto defender, but the Macedonian picks himself up and fires Napoli ahead from the penalty spot.
But to be fair, Anthony he was in a great position there, great position, great viewing point, great viewing angle, you know.
Yeah, nice penalty from Pandev. Sends the keeper the wrong way, right in the bottom corner. Even if the goalkeeper goes the right way, it's a struggle to save that one. And a nice strike. Them left footers, I don't know why, but when the left footers walk up for a penalty, I always fancy them a bit more. They seem to have a nice whip on them, and that was put away quite nicely into the bottom corner.
There we see the penalty incident again, and just seeing it from that angle, I just wonder whether there was some contact. Did the legs get slightly tangled, Mark, or...?
Not for me. It doesn't mean the same every contact.
Challenges. Herrera now towards Quintero. Quintero away from Hamšík. Good ball in towards Gilas. That's the goalkeeper in. Fantastic equaliser from Porto, and you just knew Quintero would be involved.
Absolutely brilliant play by Quintero. The way he cut across the defender in the first place. You watch on the replay, he gives the Napoli player the problem here. Cut across, he either brings him down, and obviously a fantastic weighted ball straight into Gilas's path, and a fantastic finish. A great run as well by Gilas, but it's all about that man Quintero. That run entices the foul, doesn't get it, and then he has the option just to slide it through. Fantastic goal from
Paulo
Porto.
Fonseca, the coach of Porto, certainly enjoyed that. He scuffed it a little bit. Sometimes as a striker you need to do that. If you strike it too well, the goalkeeper saves it, but a bit of a scuff on the ball then made it nestle into the bottom corner.
Certainly does. Lots of them scuff goals behind the corners I could well vouch for.
So what? But there was a defender behind him in Herrera who was able to divert the danger. The run had been made through the middle for Napoli by Gemayli, which we saw him do a couple of times in the first half. But now they're on the attack with Varela, and Gilas wants the ball played into the centre, and it's a goal! It's going off Fernandes, and it's all down to the quality of Varela's cross. Fernandes running back to his own goal, diverts it past his goalkeeper, and Porto lead by 2-1.
Yeah, again, it's that man Varela, cracking cross, and that's where I like to see the crosses come in. Fizzed across the space between defenders and goalkeeper, and all it needs is a touch, either defender or an attacker. This time it was Fernandes. An unfortunate own goal, but it's all about the cross. That just causes so many problems, and if he had missed it, and I'm sure one of the Porto strikers would be coming in and tapping it into a half-empty net. Great cross by Varela. 2-1 Porto.
When you saw the replay, Michael, had he not gone for the ball, Fernandes, who looks a pretty forlorn figure now, having scored the own goal, it would have been a tap-in for Gilas behind him.
That's exactly right, and that's why the cross is so important. If you can knock an early cross in, whipped across that front post, in between the space in between the goalkeeper and the defender.
Eduardo looked for the run through the centre of Lika, and had that not hit him on the back, he might well have been in on goal there. He still, it might be. Mistake by the centre, and Lika's first involvement is to fire Porto into a 3-1 lead. Dossena with the error, Lika punished him, and Porto in control of the game.
Yeah, it was a fabulous ball in the first place by Eduardo. Unfortunately, it just wouldn't quite drop for Lika, but a mistake in the back four of the Napoli defence. He got a second bite of the cherry, and he wasn't going to let that one slip. Here we see a missed kick. Lika, composed, left-footed. He saw the gap near post and finished it well. It's an awful ball from the Napoli defender, but a lovely finish, and you'd like to think that's wrapped up the game in Porto's favour.
I suppose Liverpool supporters watching on BT Sport won't be too surprised by an Andrea Dossena error. His Anfield spell was littered with them, but that really was catastrophic with regard to the context of the game, because with 12 minutes to go, it's a 3-1 lead that Porto have, which